Good night, everyone. This is Sajaval. And my Clip Studio Paint is not picking up. Hello? Okay, there we go. Good night, everyone. This is Sajaval. Why does it do that? It didn't used to do that. When I minimize it, it just seems to disappear. Weird. Right, this is Sajaval. It's day 2 of week 3. It is the second day of the hands week, which is week 3 of me trying to learn how to draw digitally. Today I had quite a day. I'll probably talk about it during the stream. But let's just get into the topic of today. I wanted to... Give me a second, I should have it saved. Yeah. I'm gonna open the file that we started last night. Where we studied like this... all of these little hands. And we finished up studying TV Choi's method for drawing hands from her book Design Your Own Anime and Manga Characters by TV Choi, right? It was published not so long ago. I think it was like 2022, 23? 23? Is it? No. It was published in 2022. Jesus Christ, time just flies by. I bought this book when I wasn't drawing. I knew I would use it eventually, but I was down in the dumps, not drawing at all, but it's a very nice book. I did say yesterday that I don't recommend it for beginners, but I think that that's just... I should be more wary of, like, recommending stuff, because that's just my own experience with it, right? Like, that was my impression as someone who maybe lacks a little bit of fundamentals. I think that people are more naturally good at some things than I do. So maybe for those people, this book could be fantastic as a beginner. What I didn't say I didn't recommend it. I said I don't recommend it for beginners because I said that I get the impression that the book expects you to be like at least intermediate level. But you know, that may not be the case for everyone. That's just my personal impression. I should be more clear about those things. Right. We basically covered the first page of this book when we did, let me go here, we did this and this, and we learned some things from here. Basically, we learned that, oh god, I'm seeing a lot of mistakes already. Wait, no, not really mistakes. Yeah, like there's this line that goes from the knuckles, almost lines up with the thumb, but well, of course the thumb has like a lot of free movement, so that may not always be the case depending on the pose. But you can see here, like, it's a very like natural resting place for the thumb there, right? If you look at your hand naturally, right, without posing your hand in any way, yeah, the thumb is resting like around that place, like around that line. Another thing is that the index finger and the ring finger come up to almost half of the last joint of the middle finger, right? So just some tips to take into account. And the pinky comes up to almost half, a little bit more than half of the ring finger second joint. And we then did this little exercise she has in the corner to illustrate how these three main areas of the hand can bend and overlap each other, right? We finished up with this. Today, we also did... Wait, I should have it around here. Yeah, we did this, where we kind of showed that the hand should be roughly the size of the face area, not the head. Just the face area, like just where the face is located. So we did that. Yep, let's just move on into the next part of this exercise, where she's gonna describe how to divide the fingers and just a way to simplify the hand. And then we're gonna go into the third final page for this. Well, not page, because it's like a spread of 2 pages. We're gonna go into the next spread where we're gonna see a little bit of gesture drawing, I think. Interesting. And then the last part, it's just some like general tips that we can just go by. Let's just study this this like part of the exercise. I know that the stream says that I'm gonna be learning from YouTubers today, but TV Choi does stream. I think that she's more like a Twitch streamer, but I think that counts, right? I wanna do the... I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the thing that I did last week, where I would just put up a tutorial on screen and just learn from it. because I messed up with my audio, and at the moment I'm not quite currently able to do that. I can mess around with it and see if it works, but we'll see. Let's just start with this. Right, let me grab my drawing brush and let me grab some of my favorite colors I use. Right, this. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe a little bit more red so that it's more visible on stream. Great. Oh god, I always turn off the... Give me 1 second. Right, sorry. I just have this bad habit of being in complete darkness in my room. And I forget to turn on the light so that I can look at the book properly. Right, so we're gonna move on to this next exercise, where she says the following. The relative length of each finger joint is shown from shortest, 3, to longest, 1. So... So she's saying that these joints, right? I think that I've been making this mistake. This joint, this one, and this one should not be so equal in length. They should be more like joint number 1, number 2, and number 3. Joint should be longer than 2, and 2 should be longer than 3. That would be a little bit more natural. Maybe that's the reason why this hand looks so wonky. Let's give it a try. Okay, so we go... Can I just draw this diagram she has for the finger here? And fingers always have this like concave tendency to them. It's my impression that at least a lot of artists seem to do this. I'm drawing like very messily. Let's just be clear with my lines. Right, that you see what I'm doing there? I have this like ingrained tendency to make the finger longer than I actually intend to. Let's extend this one a little bit, and let's shorten this one just a bit. Right, just a little bit, and then we can place this last one. But I think that if we take this length here, it should be... Right, like this length here should be longer than this one, and it should be longer than this one, which is not quite as clear right now, right? Let's redraw this again. So I'm gonna maintain the number 1, like around the same dimensions. But I'm gonna make this one a little bit shorter. And this one even shorter than that one. See if that works. Does that look better? I think that it's too stubby. And I think that there's not quite so much of a difference, right? This one is a mistake. Let's maintain the same dimension again. Is that too thin? I don't want to like get ingrained, like get super stuck on the details. But there's some bumps of like fat and like flesh that I should be paying attention to. This one is not as short. It's not like half of this. It's like almost the same length. Just like should just make it like visually shorter. Let's get rid of this one because I think it's like... Oh god, I just caught a moth with my hand. Sorry. Right. Let me take a sip of coffee. I shouldn't be drinking coffee at this time. I think I just had such a long day that I just came home and I was extremely tired. Like I got home and I was I was like just eating here in my chair. And I was just like nodding off while eating. I was like, man, I'm so tired. I should get some coffee, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to stream tonight. I have a Like, I'm pretty proud of my schedule at the moment, but it can be brutal sometimes. I basically go like, I wake up at 5 a.m. I get ready and stuff, and I'm basically at the gym at 6 a.m. Like, during this time, I just get my bag ready and make some breakfast and, you know, everything, get ready, get my clothes ready and stuff. From 6 to, from 6 a.m. all the way to 6 to 7:30 a.m. I work out, and then at 7:30 a.m. I take a shower at the campus, like showers and stuff, you know, just get ready for works, and I'm at the office at 8 a.m. And normally I would leave the office at 5 p.m. But I've been like taking on some extra stuff. So for this month I'm leaving at like 6. Often 6:30. You know, I'm home. I'm basically home at 7. So that's why I had to move the stream from 7 all the way to 8 just for this month, just so that I can like get home and get ready. And I get home at this time, and then I sorry, I get home at like 6 p.m. Let's say 6:30, so, and I just draw the little thumbnail for the stream, and then I like eat whatever I can, eat something, do the dishes, do whatever chore I haven't done, so that at 8 p.m. I can be streaming, and then at 10 I can go to bed. And that's basically my schedule for all these days. The next month, I hope I can be home at earlier, so that I can start streaming at 7 instead of 8, and just get another hour of drawing here. But yeah, now I basically did all this exercise to get my mind of this, so that I can come back and see it like more clearly. I think that this first joint is still quite a bit longer than it should be, but I think that this is much better. Right, like they're still considerably longer than one another, but a lot like more natural. Let me get that. This like, why do my fingernails look so creepy? They should be more like soft. Is it because I'm taking them off of the length of the... Right, should they be softer? You know, this looks like Sukuna's finger. Right. So with this finger division, let's try to now project this diagram into a more three-dimensional shape. I'm gonna use like cylinders basically. Right, so we're gonna establish this first cylinder here. God, I can definitely draw more cohesive cylinder here. Right. Something like that. Let's just... I'm gonna finish the exercise and then we can analyze what we're doing wrong. I think that this is my favorite approach to things. Just do the thing, and then after the exercise is done, analyze and see if you want to do it again or not. Because if I try to do it like perfectly the first time around, I'm gonna I'm gonna just end up with this, right? Like, or spend like a lot of time trying to correct it, while in that time I could have just repeated the exercise. Right, so this is still too uniform, right? Like this distances, in fact this second one looks longer than the first one. So let's retry doing that. I'm gonna elongate this first one a little bit, and then shorten this one a little bit. Well, we're also dealing with a little bit of foreshortening, so you gotta take that in mind. I guess let's not worry about the divisions so much as like trying to how does that look? Let me try to maybe use the soft eraser and try to clean this up a bit. Just to see if like by detailing it, I can maybe visualize it a little bit more naturally and start thinking that it looks like Sukuna's finger. Right. I just... Okay, this is so wrong. This looks bad. Alright, let's just move on. Maybe if I look at it with fresher eyes, I can see what's going on. Right. Then she says, the bones of the fingers are very pronounced, since the finger's underside is made of fat. Try to look soft. Right, so what she's saying here is that in this exercise, maybe we should try to have like very straight lines on the top of the finger, or very sharp ending corners, like that. Right, maybe something like this. And then on the underbelly, or on the underbelly, I don't know if that's... I just hear English words and expressions, and I like unconsciously use them without knowing if it's a correct application of the expression or not. Right, but on this underside of the finger, we could do like more softer lines, just so that it can like maybe look more fluid, like more fatty and fleshy, so that we can have like a bony part and a fleshy part. I guess that's the takeaway here. I'm gonna end up drawing them like this anyway, right? I guess that's the objective of that method. Right. I want to check out Chomang's video tonight. But before that, let's move on. It says here, start by drawing the hand of the palm, add the thumb, and then add the rest of the fingers. That's like her method. That's like the order of things she's doing. Excuse me one second, I'm gonna put a cookie in my mouth. Right. Let me try to do this. Shouldn't speak with a cookie in my mouth. Right, so we have this shape for the hand. Let's part here is more like a little bit sharper. Right, we have this shape for the hand, and then we're gonna, let me grab like another color. We're gonna add the thumb like here. We're gonna add this very like fatty and fleshy part. I guess she does it like very roundy, like very round. But I'm not sure if I like that. I think that for my method, for my own like practice, should make this part more like a little bit, with a little bit more control over the shape. But that's just me, like that. This is just how I keep control over my stuff, because I don't know, I don't draw circles. They are like very, like if I want to draw a circle between these two lines, it's not as easy, right? I missed there. I was just drawing a square. Because I can like place the corner, like I just embarrassed myself. But yeah, I can like control where the lines end. While a circle is more like you're shooting and you're trusting that your hands know what to do. I guess that's just lack of practice, right? I'm gonna go with this. Replace the thumb there. Right. So there we have our thumb. And then in here, she places the fingers like that. Let me grab a sip of coffee. Let me go back and pay attention to the spacing between these fingers, because as you can see, like I put a lot of space here and not so much here. So I think that's one of my mistakes. Right, let's just place like complete spaces for each finger, trying to maintain the spacing. Is that better? This first one, right? We're gonna... Since we're doing like a little bit of... We're dealing with a little bit of foreshortening. This first part, which should be longer, is gonna look shorter. But it's because the form is being like banished away from us. I wonder if I'll be able to... Let's redo it. I know I said that I prefer to make the mistake and then reevaluate it, but it's so chunky. Right, like it should be like a little bit thicker at the end and then end a little bit thinner. gonna do like this guideline here. Right, so this hand looks like a very Teletubby-ish hand. I'm gonna redraw it, right? I'm gonna go again from scratch without looking at that one, and see. I'm not even gonna look at the book. I'm just gonna try to see if I grasp the concept. Is that better? I also wonder if it's better to like establish the whole shape of the finger and then come back and try to do like this, or if I should be doing this from the start. I guess in every other part of the body that we do this, we first establish the length of the body part, and then we come back and establish these three-dimensionality guidelines. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I think that there's a little bit. Right, there should be a little bit of that. And then we should cut off like these parts. There's this part of the thumb, like interesting. I don't think that I achieved quite what I was striving to do. My theory is that these fingers should just be a lot. Whoops. What's my... No. Oh. I think that this shape should just be, this finger should just be considerably bigger to sell the effect. Right, like... Does that work better? I also think that this thumb is causing me issues. Let me redo it. Something like that. We'll do that again later. Let me look at this next part. It says the view shows the bony part. Okay, no, it says this view shows the bony part of the back of the hand. It's good to express the surface of the hand with straight lines. Right, so it goes back to what we were saying here, right? Like, we should just like try to express this part, this top part, with like sharper and straighter lines, and this lower part could be more organic. Right. Let me try to draw this hand she has here, but I'm gonna try to use the full construction. I don't want to copy the drawing, because that's just gonna train observation. It's not really gonna train construction. Okay. Interesting. Let me move this down here. Is this space too wide? If I was drawing this without studying this method, I would make this part like way thinner, right? So that I don't have... Because I don't know how I can take this and then start like... I don't know, like, what do I ignore and what do I live in? I guess is my question. Would it be something like that? I don't know. Alright. Let me finish this coffee. It's getting quite cold. How could we find like a method to organize these fingers here? Like, should we divide this in these quadrants? That's the thing, right? It's that what I'm observing now in this exercise is that there's an overlap. Like, the fingers are not coming in like that. This middle, no, that's the ring finger, is like twisting in a way that it comes out like that, and it overlaps with this pinky finger, right? This is why drawing hands is so difficult. Like, it just moves and twists in so many different ways. Let's just see what I can do with this. Is that like wrist? Right, so she's not using the circle lines for the structure. In this one, she's using straight lines. So I guess when we denote from below, we should use curves. And when we denote the structure from above, we should be using the straighter lines. This is the thumb here. Right, so that's a thumb. It's like a right hand, that's why I cannot observe it, because I'm using my right hand for drawing. Right, and then it has like this sort of flow here. And then we have the first finger we have here. And then we have the next finger here. And then we have the next finger here, and we're missing that pinky. But the pinky is like coming in like that. Right, that's the weird part there. I guess this just, like, we could use the structure just to place the hand. But then afterwards, we're gonna have to be like observing the reference. And I guess I would never come up with this sort of hand from imagination. When I draw hands from imagination, it's usually just this or this. Right, that's all I can do. I can't even do like fully open hands. Right. So this is an interesting detail she has here. Let me establish this fingers, and then I'll go into what I find interesting here. Right. No, this is wrong. We go with the straight lines. Right. Is it too thick? No, I don't think it was too thick. I think it was too short. That's... I get notifications in my phone that the EN girls are doing animatic recollection. I guess it's not a good time to stream. Like all Hololive girls are live right now. I don't think it's a good time to stream for anyone, but well, nothing I can do about that. The main thing is, I guess, is that I'm gonna just be permanently missing out their streams and stuff from now on, since I'm gonna be streaming. It's fine. I usually don't watch like full streams anyway. I mostly watch clips, wait for people to condense the most important parts. Right, this triangle here is what I was saying that I found quite interesting, because it lets us see where the tendon for this particular finger is. Right? If we establish like this knuckle, and we use that, right? We use like this triangle shape. It's gonna show us where the tendon for each individual finger is coming in. I guess it's just a triangle projected towards this part of the hand. And I guess these two share tendons, so it becomes only one line. Let's keep going. We'll fix mistakes later. Why do these fingers look so chunky? Wanna draw cute girls. It's gonna make them look weird if I can only draw fingers like this. Just it would be interesting to have like a girl with very big hands, but not all of them. I think my internet had... Huh. I wonder if my stream has been like dropping on and off, because... Give me 1 second. I think my internet is doing weird stuff. There we go. Yeah, I wonder if my... I guess I won't know until the bot. But it's entirely possible that my stream has just been flicking on and off. Hold on a second, that's wrong. The moment I saw it, was like, oh my god. Why is this so wrong? This finger is the one that's causing me issues. Right. Let's go with that for now. And so yeah, the important part is we need to like the important part is like upper part of the finger we use straight lines, and bottom part we use softer lines, right? Can't even like... What am I trying to do? This is what happens when I try to use imagination. Right. Hmm. This last part. Right, let's try to go to the last part of her exercise, and then we'll move on. I want to look at Chomang's videos. Well, I don't even know if he has like videos on hands. I think he definitely does for his membership, but I had not paid for it yet. And if I did, I would feel a little bit like weird about using his videos, like his paid videos on stream. Like I'm still not showing the video, and I guess it could be considered transformative because I'm like describing what I learned, but I don't know. It just feels like I'm be giving people access to his info for free. So I'm not gonna use them on stream. I'm gonna learn from them, and it's gonna be impossible for me to not bring in that knowledge into the stream. But I'm not gonna like play them on stream like I did with the other YouTube videos. Hmm. Hmm? So we have this palm here, and then we're gonna establish the thumb. Like right there. Hmm. That's gonna be your thumb. And then how does she does? I guess this is what I mean when I say that I don't recommend this book for beginners. Because then from here she shows the completed hand, right, with all the fingers here. But the fingers are overlapping, and you're gonna like a beginner is gonna want like the step by step of how to achieve that. But here we just need to observe and try to figure it out by yourself. Oh. All right, I'm done with the coffee. Do I have water? I think I do. Just a bit, right? So let's try to figure out what she did here. Let's clean up a bit. And I think what she did here, right, is establish the finger spaces the same way that we have done. Like that. Right, we have our forefinger. And the pinky is not... Man, my phone does this weird thing where it, out of nowhere, just decides to minimize YouTube and go onto another app. I just minimized my YouTube and went into Instagram for some reason. I don't know. Give me 1 second. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Okay, so this pinky finger is not gonna be overlapping with any of them. Right, so we're gonna use this straight line for the top. Straight line for the top again. And then we're gonna get a little bit more organic for the bottom. It's what we've basically learned from this whole exercise. Interesting thing here is that there's a division here, but she doesn't break it there and then goes there. She follows a continuous line all the way here to the second joint, and it's a very interesting shape. Man, she has such good control over her shape design. Well, it's what it's expected to be from a professional. It feels so weird to like give compliments to professionals. It's like, yeah, of course they're good. But I can't help but be impressed when I look at what they're doing and I try to understand what they're doing. I'm like, oh wow, that's so cool that they can do that. Right. So that's gonna be roughly our pinky finger. And from here, this pinky finger shouldn't overlap with any of them. Let me... Right. And here we're gonna go bring this one all the way up here. Right. And then we're gonna bend it in this manner. So we use straight line here, and we're gonna use more curved lines now. For more of this idea. Does that look right? So my question here is, why doesn't this come out from here? Why does it come out from like all the way up here? I'm gonna follow my gut and bring it up from here. Does that look fine? Then we can use the triangles. I mean, it doesn't look wrong, but I think that it's too restrained. Like, I push them together a little bit too close. But I guess it should be fine. Let's do this fist. It's kind of interesting. She just has this like very loose shape. Like very quick and dirty shape for the fist. Right, like something like that. Right, like she has this sort of division. Right. And from here, oh, right. From here, she just starts cleaning it up in a very almost realistic way. Let me try to see if this construction that I made is enough. Right, so the first thing that I'm seeing is that she establishes the knuckles. And the knuckles have like this sort of flow until they come to the middle finger, and the middle finger is like way more pronounced. Like they have that thing here. I did this too long. Just from here we should be bending into the wrist, I guess. Doesn't quite work as well. I think that the fingers are too long. Maybe if I bring up this breakage here. And we have that bump here that we were talking about last night, like this bony part. Does that work? Alright, and the thing I was just saying is that this next part, she shows that we have like this, when the fist is like completely clenched down, like an actual fist. We have like this flow that goes downwards. Is that a convincing clench fist? Well, it was very quick with it. I could polish it up a bit, but yeah, the main thing is that they have like this sort of like downward. I don't know, like when I look at my own fist, like this, it almost seems like these two first ones are almost aligned. Right, like they have like that sort of flow. Right. This last tip she has is that if you're having trouble grasping like this three-dimensionality of the hand, like for example, if we have this hand coming in like that, you know what's a disadvantage that I see with OBS? I guess it's just because I haven't been able to mess around with it that much, and not having a second screen kind of like limits me a lot. But I haven't found a way to like mess around with one scene while another one is being shown. Because I was just thinking, like, okay, I for this next part, what I want to watch, like, Chomang's video, I could, like, maybe just, like, leave the BRB screen on for a while while I try to fix the audio issue. But since I haven't found that way, I don't want to like accidentally turn off this stream. And so this is the knuckle. This should be this sort of idea. Right. So that this last tip that I was talking about before I went silent because I was focusing on this is basically that if we have something like this hand, right, like here, and we wait, I guess I don't really need to copy it. If you have trouble visualizing this 3D form, which is not mine, like the one in the book. Mine obviously has a lot of issues. Oh god. But yeah, her tip is that you could like maybe try to simplify this into a flat like surface that you can follow along more easily. This requires a little bit of perspective. I don't know if this is necessarily easier for a beginner. Right, something like that. But my question is, what do you do with this later? Right, like you have this curving inward. How do you turn this into a hand? I guess. Wait. I know that I could use opacity, but I don't know. Is it that traditional art mentality? I guess you could like go with like that. and then we could like start establishing the same 3D shapes that we did before. Oh wait, actually this is not that bad. Now that I try it, I think I see what. Ooh, I may actually use this. Didn't have faith in it, but it's not that bad. But guess if I had done the initial construction more consciously, it would have worked better. Because what I'm seeing here is that these fingers are just aligned, like this. Interesting idea. Yeah, I think that's it for TV Choi's book, or like her explanation on hands. I don't think that there's that much more. Well, she then goes deep into like character design. But we're not gonna get into that today, and I don't think that I'll like be. I don't want to like just post the whole book like vicariously online. I think that I'm just gonna leave this part for personal studies and just bring what I learn into like later weeks when I tackle more character design stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna close this book and I'm gonna go and see if I can find a Chomang video on hands. I'm just gonna go like into YouTube and go Chomang. Oh wait, no, this is my channel. This is my YouTube studio. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, let me grab some water. Right. And I'm gonna place like Chomang hands and see what comes up. Right, he has a video from 2 years ago which says how to draw hands, useful tips. He has a short that says how to draw hands, another one that says hand drawing croquis, and hand drawing ASMR. I'm gonna open all these shorts, but he has one. He has two videos that says, one of them says how to draw hands using this method, and the other one says artistic expression, learning to draw hand in different perspectives. I'm gonna open the one that says method, because we only have 40 minutes left and the tutorial is 12 minutes, and like how we do this is that I let the tutorial play. You know what? I think that I'm gonna have the tutorial on screen, but I'm not gonna have the audio for two reasons. The main reason is that Chomang speaks in Korean, so like having the audio is not gonna like be necessary for the stream. I'm gonna have the closed captions on the little screen, but not the audio. And the second one is that Chomang uses copyrighted music. So like last stream where I just looked at his video, I got a not a strike, a claim. So I'm gonna avoid that. But yeah, we're gonna watch this video from Chomang. I'm gonna link it in the description after the stream is done. I hope that he doesn't mind. Wait, so this video is called How to Draw Hands Using This Method. We don't know which method that is, but we'll see. Let me give it a listen and see if he... Let me very quickly... where's this playing? Right, so it's not currently picking up on stream. Let me... I don't think he's using the copyrighted music. Right. Let me see if my OBS capture is working for I used to have like is this working? Yep, it seems to be working. It's gonna be on the left corner of the screen, and I'm gonna make it quite big for like at this part where I'm only looking at the... Why does my Clip Studio Paint get like... doesn't capture anymore when I don't have it open? That's strange. But yeah, I'm gonna have the tutorial on screen. I wonder what I marked or something on OBS that makes my Clip Studio Paint go away when I minimize it. That didn't happen before. Interesting. Right. So I'm gonna watch this video. I'm just gonna risk it. It might as well just test if I'm gonna have trouble with this. So let me rewind this video and play it. And I'm very quickly gonna move. I guess I should pause my music. And I'm gonna move it into... Right. So it's gonna be on stream, just to test if Chomang is using copyrighted music all the time. Let's just watch the whole video. I'll comment when I... Right, so we place that shape there, and he added like his own like thickness to it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Where does he... How does he know where to start those lines? Wait, it says if you're not familiar with... Wait, let me go back to that. Because he had something else on screen right now. It says, if you're not familiar with this technique, with technique 1 and 2, please refer to this video. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to that video, because I prefer to be familiar with the with the technique, right? Was it this one? He has... I mean, he says... Oh. Screen is going crazy. Is it this one? It says... Okay, it says How to Draw Hands, Useful Tips, Easy Way Part 1. Is the one we're gonna be watching. I'm gonna link all of his videos in my description, right? To be clear. Okay, let me check that OBS is working correctly. It seems to be. Let me... I guess I shouldn't be so sloppy. I'm gonna It should be fine there. Right, let's watch this video from the start.
하나, 둘, 하나, 둘, 하나, 둘. 똑같은 손이네요. 이렇게. 하나, 둘.
And I'm so scared of the music he's using.
안녕하세요, 조명입니다. 오늘은 손을 그리는 방법을 좀 알려드릴게요.
No, I'm gonna. I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna mute it. Why does he use that music? It's. Let's just go. I don't want to mute him. It seems rude.
손바닥으로 봤을 때는
So this is what we usually do. He's gonna explain probably the limitations with this method.
이런 모양으로 되어 있습니다.
Uh-huh.
그리고 이 마디는 약간 다르지만 보통 이렇게 여기가 1대1입니다.
It says here that he says that the joints have the same length,
똑같이.
but TV Choice said that they didn't.
이렇게
I wonder if I looked at that part of the book wrong.
오른손인데
We'll see.
이렇게 손이 있다고 치면 이건 손 위쪽에서 본 모습이죠. 이건 아래쪽에서 본 모습이고 여기에서는 이렇게 손 마디를 나눠주는 게 1대1대1로 똑같이 나눌 수 있지만 그게 아니고 여기서는
Right. So from the top,
시작 부분이
they are different. It seems.
그래서 이게 하나 둘 똑같이 나눠지지만 이 거리가
Interesting.
1대1의 또 반의 반입니다. 무슨 얘기인지 아셨나요?
Wait, let me rewind a little bit
반의 반.
just to like make sure I understand this part. I wanna focus.
1대1의 또 반의 반입니다. 무슨 얘기인지 아셨나요? 1대1의 반의 반. 그래서 이 차이를 잘 알고 한번
Interesting. So from below they are equal. From the top
하니까
we divide the finger into two big groups.
바라고요. 그래서 어떤 걸 알려드리고 싶냐면 이 손 등에서 그림을 그렸을 때 이 라인과 이 라인의 그 흐름을 하나 둘 이런 식으로 약간 파도같이
I
듯이
find it kind of soothing when he says
이런
Hanadul,
느낌으로 그리는 거를 알려드릴게요.
Hanadul, Hanadul. It's-
우선 예를 들어
Alright, little box.
이렇게 치면 여기서 하나 둘 하나
Where's this hand going? Is it moving away from us?
하나 둘 뒤에 거 접고가 이렇게 나와 있겠죠.
Interesting. It's two lines
분명히 여기가 꺾여져 있는
above and below.
이 꺾임을 처음에 그리지 않고 그리는 겁니다. 그리고 그 다음에 만약에 그 다음에 마지막으로 고칠 때
Oh, so you can just deal with it later.
이 마지막 부분을 꺾지 않고 그리는 겁니다.
Oh, sorry, I just knocked my mic.
몸통이 가운데쯤에서 하나 둘
Quite interesting. He just
느낌에 손이
disregards the third
다른 손을 한번 그려볼까요?
joint.
이런 선에서 하나 둘 똑같은 손이네요.
Yeah, look at that. He just completely
이
ignores the third.
손 몸통이 가운데에서 하나 둘
Wow, 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 wow. Wait. That's helpful.
손 몸통이 가운데
Yeah, he just throws this line. I don't know if the OBS is capturing my mouse. I hope it is. Sorry. So he just projects that diagonal line of the thumb all the way to the middle of the palm, and then from there he looks for the 1, 2 of the thumb. Interesting.
하나, 둘.
Hmm. Right.
이런 식으로 그려보면 되고요. 또 다른 이 손의 반대 약간 아래쪽 모양을 그려볼 때도 하나, 둘,
It's quite interesting, like
둘,
how he can project that
하나, 둘,
hand shape.
하나, 둘.
Guess he already has very good understanding of perspective in order to do that. Huh.
이렇게 그리는 이유는 처음부터 손가락을 이렇게 굽히는 걸 그리면 여러 손가락이 있기 때문에 손이 잘 안 예쁘게 나와요. 그래서 이거를 좀 예쁜 손을 그리기 위한 방법으로 제가 예전에 한번 영상을 만들었는데 조금 더 다양한 손에 쓸 수 있을 것 같아가지고 한번 다시 설명을 드립니다.
Okay.
이번에는 손바닥을 이렇게 그려놓고 이런 손이라고 치면 하나, 둘, 하나, 둘.
So my main like doubt is how does he find the starting lines for the fingers? Is it just practice? Like, did you just get like good at it after doing it a lot, or is he like looking for guidelines? I guess that's my main concern at the moment with this method.
하나, 둘. 이렇게 나와도 되고 이런 식으로 그려도 되겠죠.
Interesting.
하나만 더 해볼게요. 이번에는 손등이 앞에 나왔을 때, 자 여기가 이 안쪽에 있다 그랬죠. 하나.
Right. That's important to remember. When you're looking at the hand from the top, you start drawing the finger from the inside of the palm. And that's because if you look at your hand and you try to bend your fingers to a straight angle, you can see that the distance of the top of your knuckles to the point of your fingers is longer on the top than they are from like below. I'll try to draw that later to explain that. Sorry, I'm still not quite recovered.
따로 노는 경우가 많아서. 그다음에 이 부분도 이런 느낌으로 손을 그리는 거를 한번 설명을 해봤는데요. 그러면 이번에는 사진을 보고
I will look at a picture and draw it. How much? Oh, we're still at the half of the video. Right. I don't feel. I guess he does. I don't want to say. I don't feel like too great about playing the whole tutorial without me intervening to actually draw the method. So before we go on to the next part, I'm gonna try to utilize the method without looking again at the video, and just see if I grasp it, see if it's stuck in my head. I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Let me put the music back on the stream. Like I said, I don't want to play Chomang's video in its entirety. Where's my music? Okay, there's my music. Yep. What I'm gonna do now is try to apply that method. Am I still in the Be Right Back screen? I am. There we go. I'm back. Yeah, I wanna try to see if I can apply that method without me like oh wait, it's in Chumang's. Yep, there we go. The Chumang's video was playing. Without looking at the video, see if I can understand it. I guess we can redraw one of these hands that I have already drawn, but I'm gonna try to draw one without looking at anything, just from imagination. Like he basically just establishes this sort of shape. He adds like its own thickness to it. Let me move it here so that I have a little bit more space. Right, and he just goes 1, 1, 2. Right. And then goes 1, 1, 2. And from here he just goes 1, 1, 2. Is my mic open? Yes. And 1, 2. No, wait. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh, that was a nice curve. And then he would just go this one. Sorry. Achoo. Sorry. Sneeze. But this one shouldn't be going like that. It should be going more like 1, 2. And then 1, 1, 2. Same with this one. 1, 1, 2. Then 1, 2. Then the pinky moves independently. So 1, 2. Too long. 1, 2. 1, 2. I guess it should be like there. And then he, like from the, like at the bottom, like at the middle of the hand, just goes 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, he didn't do this. He did something else. So that's a terrible hand. But I can kind of see the method to the madness. 1, 2. But I guess from this angle that I'm looking at, the thumb would be almost hidden, like here. Like 1, 2. Right, let's try to redraw one of these hands with this method. So I'm gonna draw this one. I'm just gonna draw like this box shape. It's very loosely draw that. And we're gonna go from here, from inside. We're gonna go 1, 2. I should take into account that they should be almost equal. 1, 2. I don't know why I'm rushing. I should be going more like relaxed and slowly. 1, 2. 1, 2. We have 3 fingers and then the pinky moves independently. 1, 2. 1, 2. I guess I drew that in the opposite direction. Because this one, the thumb would be like around here. 1. So we look for this line here and then we go 1, 2. 1. like that. And then we can just maybe clean up the hand a bit. I mean, it definitely results in a cleaner construction, but the control that I have over where the lines is going is a little bit more limited than trying to do like geometric shapes, right? Like that. So I have like control of each section. But I guess this is gonna result in not only cleaner constructions, but also like more expressive hands, because this is almost like gesture drawing, right? Like I'm drawing the gesture of the hand almost. It's my impression of this one. Because this movement is like very flowy, just going 1 2 1 2. I like that. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna leave the stream there for today, because what I want to do now is just look at Chomang's entire catalog, and I don't feel great about doing that on stream, because it just feels like a little bit like parasitic, like I'm just feeding off his content. But I think we achieved quite a lot today. We studied this. So yeah, let's look at this now. So this is the knuckle here. This is why this section is quite longer, because this is the knuckle here, and then this part starts becoming more uniform, like 1 2 3. But with Chomang's method, like what he's telling us is that from here to here, it's basically two equal bodies, like 1 2, like 1 2, and then we have this and 1. Oh god. Let me redraw this one. And then 1 2, right? And then we can like bend this here, and then he said that at the end we can fix that part if we desire. Yeah, it's a very efficient method. I don't know how it's gonna work for something like this, because if we have our box, right, like this, and we like add the space for the thumb, and we go 1 1 2 1 1, and then we guess something like that, and then we go 1 from here, from the inside we go 1 2, and then we can go down here and go 1 2, right? How does he find where the next line goes? That's my main question. I'm gonna keep watching all his videos until I understand that. Maybe he explains it, maybe not. Maybe I just have to keep watching until I just grasp it by myself. So this is our index, this is our middle finger here, and the middle finger is almost pointing towards us. So where's the 1 2 here? That's interesting to think about. I'm gonna go 1 2 and go down and try to draw the three-dimensionality of the finger coming towards us. And I'm gonna go just from here, from the inside, I'm gonna go 1 2. But that's not quite correct. It's more like straight. But then from here we can go. Oh, we can go 1 2, come down, and then go 1 2. And we can establish that three-dimensionality there, and then from the pinky that moves independently, we could go 1 2. Can I move this? Okay. They're different layers. 1 2. And this is basically how we would construct this same hand. Well, how I would do it. I'm sure Chomang would be much better at it than me. and then we can just detail it like this. Ooh, that's nice. Like, I'm not that... It's definitely way more efficient. It's not gonna give me a good grasp over the anatomy, but I can study that independently, right? I don't need all my drawings to have like perfectly expressed anatomy in their hands, especially since I do like a lot of just character. I don't want to say concept art because I'm not a concept artist. I wish I was, but it's more like I do a lot of just character design, OC design. It's what I want to do. So my hands are, I guess I want expressive hands that can communicate personality, but I don't need like super, what am I trying to say? Super like accurate anatomy that like just goes, wow, this, like, my hands are probably never gonna be the centerpiece of one of my characters. That's a lie. Maybe I could draw like, oh, I'm just rambling at this point. We have 10 minutes left. I'm gonna leave the stream there. I'm quite satisfied with what we did today. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope that I didn't mute my mic at the later part of the stream. I hope that the music is playing. It definitely is great. I hope that I didn't screw up. I am not a professional streamer. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Thank you very much, whoever catches this bot. I don't think... No, chat is empty. Nobody came here tonight. That's fine. I am extremely grateful when people show up here and we have a great time chatting, but I'm also extremely grateful when people catch up on the bot or people that just send me DMs and said that they enjoyed the stream. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. My catchphrase is non-existent, but you know, if you came up, if you reached this point, how, why, thank you, I love you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, just maybe if you want to support me and if you enjoy my streams, do the YouTuber thing. Click the like button, subscribe, I don't know, leave a comment. I don't have a Patreon, I don't have merch. Just, you know, just leave a like. I would be eternally thankful. That's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching and have a good night.